Running. Ha 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 ha!
Where is he?
Wow.
Hi, I'm John, and this is Terry, and we just had the maiden flight of the quadruplane. It's the FK-10 from HobbyKing. And if you look on the internet, there are a number of flights and a lot of advice, but basically the airplane did not fly well for the most part. I think that was all due to a weight issue. The plane is terribly tail heavy because of its short nose. We added 11 ounces of weight to inside of the cowl, right inside the front of the cowl. 11 ounces glued in there. And the airplane now flies well with a 3,300 milliamp battery shoved as far forward as it can go. Terry flew it today because he's the master on the sticks.
Flight characteristics, you do not need much aileron. It's very tippy with the ailerons. You will make most of your all your turns, I should say, with the rudder. It will want to start to tip with rudder input, so you need to gently apply opposite aileron to keep the wings level. And then it's very manageable to fly. Flies great. Stall characteristics that just wanted to come nose over. We didn't let it go to the point where it wanted to stall. But I think it'd be tough to get out if you got it into a stall. But as long as you do most of your steering with the rudder, a little opposite aileron, keep the wings level, you'll get along fine. Landing, very smooth. Just ease back on the throttle. Do not steer at all with ailerons, only rudder. And use the throttle just to set it down onto the runway. It lands very nice.
I made two modifications to the airframe. One is I replaced the non-steering skid with a steerable tail wheel. And the secondly is the original aircraft had an all-flying tail. Parts of that broke as I installed them, so I cut this, installed a solid horizontal elevator, horizontal surface, and then the elevators are here and are larger. And they're very adequate and work very well, according to Terry.
Yes, did very well. We pulled a loop and an aileron roll, and it did both well.
It's not an airplane for beginners.
No,
Terry is really a master, and he had his hands full at one point. I'm a moderately good flyer, and I wouldn't fly it at this stage of the game. But it's a fun airplane, and it's unique at the field with those four wings. It looks like a Venetian blind